Yo, what's happening, world? What's the deal? B-Marsh Boxing, and I'm back at it. You already know what's happening with y'all, man. Back at it with another boxing video, you heard? Yes, indeed. Here we are. To allow customers to when your next move to the center of the car. Step back to allow the doors to close. Let me find me a seat before we get into it, you heard? Yeah, man. Back at it with another boxing video. Big up Northeast Washington, D.C. You already know. Deanwood, Minnesota Ave, Sheriff Road, Coral Street. Coral Street projects on that side. You see the chimney? Coral Street projects. You might see the chimney. There you go. There you see that, Joe. Yeah, man. So, the man Tank Davis, right? He went on his Twitter. After his press conference with Rolly Romero. All right? Man, they're talking about, in a deleted tweet, he wrote something to the effect of, basically saying like Floyd Mayweather got to fight the same day, or at least the same month that he's going to be fighting Rolly Romero, which will be in May. And basically Floyd Mayweather has a press conference on the very same day in Dubai, because Floyd Mayweather's fighting a former sparring partner. You know what I mean? A guy who was trained and mentored by Roger Mayweather, Don Moore. You know what I mean? You check it. Am I mad at the fight with Floyd and Don Moore? I don't care about it. And if he gonna put money in Don Moore's pocket, that's a good look, because this guy was a student of the game to his Uncle Roger, you know what I mean? Who I consider a great trainer. Uncle Roger, I consider him, and the Pops, right? Floyd Mayweather Sr. So that's what Tank Davis wrote on his Twitter, that basically Floyd Mayweather is got a fight on the same month as Tank, got a press conference on the very same day as well, that he's having his press conference versus Rolly Romero. And Tank Davis concluded his tweet by saying, no matter how much money somebody got, they still gonna be jealous of you. A motherfucker gonna be still jealous of you, you know what I mean? So that's a tweet that the man deleted. So, you know, anybody who's been following Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather's journey as far as being a business relationship or fighter and promoter, it's been pretty tumultuous, you know what I mean? Since day one, from day one, when the man Gervonta Tank Davis got with the man Floyd Mayweather's Mayweather Promotions, Floyd wanted him to come over there to Las Vegas, to reside and live in Las Vegas so he can train out there in Las Vegas, because there's better sparring partners in Las Vegas than probably anywhere on planet Earth, you know what I mean? You know? That's the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. Home of Floyd Mayweather. At least his adopted home, you know what I mean? But definitely from when he was a professional fighter, that's definitely his home. You check it, so Floyd Mayweather being jealous of the man Tank Davis, that says a lot from Tank Davis to even go ahead and write that, but he didn't have the heart or the balls enough to keep it, you know? These are the type of guys who probably they like to get a reaction out of people. Maybe he doesn't even really mean it, because if he really meant it, wouldn't he have left it up there on Twitter without deleting it? Because if you really don't mean it, that's even more reason to delete it. But why would you even go there? You know? Well, maybe the man Tank Davis feels like they trying to put the man Rolly Romero in there to beat the man Tank Davis. Maybe Tank Davis feels like Floyd Mayweather wants him to lose. I don't understand why that would even be a thought from Floyd Mayweather, because the man Floyd Mayweather, that's his biggest asset as far as Mayweather Promotions is concerned. Badu Jack is no longer on Mayweather Promotions, and Badu Jack didn't even move the Richter scale. with the needle as far as being a must-watch, must-see fighter. You know what I'm saying? You might see those brick buildings over there. What's up? Mayweather about to fight a sparring partner in Dubai. A little exhibition, yeah. He about to fight him in May next month. I don't care about that fight. But I ain't gonna be mad at him if he takes it. If them Arabs gonna give him, yeah, you know what I mean? No doubt. No, because at this Floyd ain't got nothing to prove to me. You know what I'm saying? He don't got nothing to prove to me, so he could do what he want. Yeah. So the man Tank Davis is saying Floyd Mayweather jealous of him. You know Tank? Gervonta Davis from Baltimore? Yeah, man. So to me, that don't make no sense, you know? Maybe they don't got a great relationship, you know, and, you know, Tank Davis is, you know, it's probably also, yeah, he undefeated, but he ain't fighting no killers, though. He ain't fighting nobody. Everybody he fight, we know what's going to happen, the outcome, and I don't like watching fights like that. I like to see a good competitive fight where you going to say so-and-so going to win, I can say fight so-and-so going to win. And we see what happens at the end of the fight. Yeah. So the man, Gervonta Davis, Tank Davis, man, maybe it's an age difference, a cultural difference. As far as, you know, Floyd is at least, he's in his mid-40s. Tank is in probably his mid to late 20s. So there's probably a little disconnect. Right, but Floyd been told Slim to move to Las Vegas because there's better training over there. That's where they're gonna get the best sparring. But Tank Davis, he live in Atlanta now. He want to party down there. You know, Atlanta a party city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, look, man. I think it's a disconnect, man. But at the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather, when this fight happens, whoever wins, it's a fight. It's an in-house fight. It's on Floyd Mayweather Promotions, so he ain't gonna lose no money. You know, I'm sure he would prefer Tank Davis to win. But if Tank Davis is planning on leaving Mayweather, because this is his last fight on Mayweather Promotions on his contract, so he might not resign. Yeah, so if he doesn't resign, then Floyd Mayweather definitely would want the other kid, Rolly Romero, to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? But time will tell. We shall see. You know, but on the real, man, you know, to me, Floyd Mayweather hasn't been a good promoter in the boxing game because Mayweather is also a conceited motherfucker. Dude, you know, he's a great fighter. I respect him in the ring, definitely. But he's also a guy who got to be famous by being, like in wrestling, being a bad guy. So people go love or hate you. That's how he got his money. When he was Pretty Boy Floyd, nice guy smiling and shit, beating off fellas' ass, he wasn't getting that kind of paper. Then he said, you know what? Forget all this smiling pretty boy stuff. I'm about to be a bad guy and still whip fellas' ass, and I'm going to get the most money I can collect. And that's a business move. Floyd Mayweather, let me check right now. I'll check right now. Forbes is an accurate, they're going to give you an accurate net worth, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm sure if he had less cars, because them cars ain't going to appreciate, you know, sir? Yeah. But him as a promoter, he don't got, you know, a good owner or a businessman, right? They going to have their name, Mayweather Promotions, right? And then they're going to hire people to run the day-to-day promotions. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you don't have to do nothing because you're not even the CEO. You hire a CEO. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he need to do because if Tank Davis leaves Mayweather Promotions, man, Mayweather Promotions might go bankrupt because they don't have no other cash cows. Yeah, Gervonta Davis, the only man who really makes a significant amount of money for Mayweather Promotions. Everybody else, not that they're not good, they don't get the promotion. They're not promoted like that. Floyd Mayweather need to do like, remember how Golden Boy, right? Golden Boy Promotions back when they had Al Heyman and Richard Schaefer. Richard Schaefer is a Swiss banker. I'm saying these fellas know about stupid money, and they know how to run day-to-day operations. De La Hoya is a famous guy. You be the face. You're the face. And that's what Floyd Mayweather ain't done. And I think he's also cheap. Definitely. He's cheap as far as promoting guys. Right. We got Papi Pazalewis in the chat. He says, do you think Floyd knows his cash cow is leaving? Who left in Mayweather's stable besides Tank? He got that kid. I think he's from D.C. or Baltimore. Somebody, Richardson Hitchens or something. I think, yeah, D.C., man. They lost their straps. Jared Hurd was a killer dude. He was from Accokeek, from out there in PG County, Southern Maryland. Man, he lost his strap. He ain't never get it back. Man, we need some champions out here, man. Like Too Sharp Johnson. That was a legend. Shit, I know Ray Leonard from Palmer Park. You know what I'm saying? We don't have those guys no more. We used to have Keith Holmes. We used to have a lot of good fighters, man, but DC fell off as far as the boxing game, man. Shit, man, we ain't got no world champion. I can't recall a point in time when we ain't had a world champion out here. Man, no question. No question. Greatest fighter from this area ever. Yeah. True indeed. Tommy, yeah, Detroit had Tommy Hearns. That was a great classic fight. And they loved him, man. They loved him in Detroit. Oh, man. True indeed. Yes, indeed. Yep. Yeah, so this guy said there's rumors that Tank is dating one of Floyd's exes. Hey, man, I wouldn't know about that. I don't know if that's the truth. That might be the truth. But it might be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no question. And you know how fellas, man, fellas get killed over women. Real talk. I ain't gonna get killed over no woman. You could have her. You could have her, dog. Because I like my life more than hers. You know what I'm saying? Love thyself. All right, OG? Yeah, man, be safe. Yeah, man. Hey, so Tank Davis, that's the rumor that Floyd Mayweather. Hold up, man. Let me make sure. I got to get off at Metro Center. Let me make sure I don't miss my train. Yeah, dogs. It's very disturbing that Tank Davis would write that about Floyd Mayweather. I know, he said even if the dude got more money, fellas be more jealous, and that's actually the truth. That's actually the truth. I've gone through some hood shit back in the day. You know, some hood beats back in the day. And best believe Slim was trying to do some foul shit. You know, he was a recognized dude in the hood. You know what I mean? Really and truly. But he knew what was up. He knew me and my crew was on the come up, especially me and my mans. We was on the come up. And sooner than later, Sooner than later. And he knew what was up, you know what I mean? That's why Slim tried to flex. Because at the end of the day, he on some jealous, envious shit. And those are traits that are like the 7 deadly sins, 4 deadly evils, you know? If you're a jealous dude, man, you gotta stay away from me. Ain't no jealous bone in my body. But Floyd Mayweather, I could see it, you know? But at the end of the day, if Tank and Floyd can't get along for whatever reason, maybe it's time they part ways amicably as grown men without taking shots at each other. You know what I mean? You know, I forgot what Floyd Mayweather said as far as responding. Oh, he said something to the effect like, you know, he's lucky enough to still be, you know, in demand as far as them Arabs gonna pay him some money to fight a former sparring partner over there in Dubai. So he gonna go get that guap. You check it. And at the end of the day, fellas like Tank Davis, if he's not in position to even fight fights that we want to see, then that's a disservice from both guys. Because Floyd's a promoter. He ain't never put him in there with Teofimo, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, do any kind of cross promotions because there ain't no good enough 135 pounder on his stable to get it popping. They got to bring a Rolly Romero. Romero don't even got 15 fights under his on his resume. You know what I mean? Yeah, dog. So on some real shit, fellas need to they need to get their affairs in order. Tank Davis looked like booty butt cheeks in his last fight versus Pitbull Isaac Cruz. I watched that fight at Republic Gardens over there on Georgia Ave. It's now in Silver Spring, Maryland. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's where the new Republic Gardens is. And I watched it up in that piece. And a lot of people in that joint had Tank Davis losing. Some fanboys had him winning. I personally had that fight a draw. You know? But like I said, Floyd Mayweather has been a shitty promoter, y'all. Great fighter, but his promotion game, goddamn, it's whack. It's whack. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, in order for him to get his promotional company, you see, he's just resting on basically, you know, riding the wave of PBC. You know what I'm saying? And if all fails, even if his promotional company goes corrupt, sorry, not corrupt, but bankrupt, he can lean on PBC, Al Heyman's situation. You know what I mean? Let Floyd Mayweather tell you, him and Al Heyman, they the ones who control PBC. I mean, I doubt that Floyd Mayweather got a great influence like that on PBC as far as him being like a majority owner or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Floyd needs to hire the right people. CEOs, COOs. It's obviously that big nose dude from out here, Northeast Washington, D.C. Leonard Ellerby from Washington, D.C., Northeast. If he's the CEO of the company, he's been doing a shitty job, y'all. You check it on some real shit. He's been doing a terrible job. Yeah, I mean, you check it, so what Floyd needs to do to get his company in order, man. You gotta bring a CEO, COO. You know what I'm saying? And a CEO. That's a real business. You know what I mean? That's when, you know, people who know what they're doing. You know, Mayweather's basically promoting his company just off the strength of his last name. That ain't gonna cut it, man. What's up with you, Mike 104? Mike 104, big up, big up. He says, Mayweather versus Tank for the ultimate passing of the torch fight, man. I'm cool, man. I don't want to see Mayweather fight. I don't want to see Kell Brook. That's another thing. I might have to make a video on that. See, over there in England, they be doing some foul shit. Why they want the man Kell Brook to fight? What's they doing? Holy shit, there goes my train, man. Damn, please excuse me. Oh my gosh, will I make it? Will I make it? Fuck! I missed it. Damn it, man! I hate missing my train, dogs. Shit. When people, they gonna slow you down and shit, man. I hate when people don't know how to use the motherfucking escalator stairs. The right-hand people, you can stand. Leave the left lane for people to move up. Mr. Fuck. It's gonna be here in 7 minutes, but damn, man. Bomba clock, one of them drop his iPhone. Yeah, dog. So them fellas need to get him a good team, so they can get their affairs in order. Yeah, I was talking about before I was trying to catch that train, and them people in front of me slowed me down. What you call it? Boxer and Sky Sports are over there in England trying to make a fight between super middleweight Chris Eubank Jr. versus career welterweight. Oh shit, here comes another train. Great. So I didn't have to wait too long. Career welterweight, Kell Brook. What type of shit is that, y'all? Slim. What type of shit is that, dogs? That train ain't got nobody in it, man. It says no passengers. Yeah, dog. Somebody gonna get killed. Somebody could get seriously hurt and left in a vegetative state. You know what I mean? 5 minutes. And that's gonna be Kell Brook. That's not a good look, y'all. I pray to God that fight don't happen. I pray to God they don't make that shit happen, because you ain't gonna tell me there's no other super middleweights in the world. And even not in the world, go to motherfucking England. Get you a 168, 160 pounder for the man Chris Eubank Jr. Get you a junior welterweight, a junior middleweight 154 pounder, or a welterweight for the man Kell Brook. Forget about it, man. We don't need to see that. That's a big weight discrepancy, man. Somebody gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? These promoters don't care about that, man. They just thinking of the names. They're not thinking about none of that shit. They just thinking of the names. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So what could Floyd Mayweather seriously be jealous about Tank Davis for, when Tank Davis is his cash cow, his shining star, the one who pays the bills and keeps the lights on at Mayweather Promotions? What could Floyd really be jealous of? Tank be getting more bitches than Floyd? He probably might do. Now that's something that a man like Floyd, because Floyd is a dude who loved to trick. He loved tricking on them hoes, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's why he got him a strip club. He's a type of man who got a strip club. Them ladies gonna get paid at the strip club, right? For doing what they do at the strip club. And Floyd will probably still pay him to spend some companionship time with him. I mean, Floyd's a trick. Ain't nothing new to it. And you know how fellas gonna say, oh, it ain't tricking if you got it. Whatever. Maybe Tank Davis got a nice mouthpiece and be macking them bras. You know what I mean? Really and truly, because he's actually at this stage of his career, he's actually more relevant to the boxing game, more visuals. He fights. He's the one doing pay-per-views. You know what I mean? He's the one on social media. Not that Floyd isn't, but Floyd ain't fighting. Floyd ain't on no pay-per-views. He's a retired fighter. If you weren't there from the 2000s, 2010s, then you missed the train. So maybe Tank Davis, maybe he got a better mouthpiece. Be macking them bras. While the man Floyd Mayweather got to show them bras some dollars to drop them draws. You know what I mean? Maybe, definitely Floyd should have more properties, more money. He just has a higher net worth than the man Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Tank Davis ain't never cleared no $30 million in a fight like the man Floyd Mayweather has. He ain't never cleared them kind of M's. You know what I mean? And that's cool. One day he might reach there. But if it's not with Floyd Mayweather, dogs, if them fellas got a tumultuous relationship, man, it's just time to leave each other. Al Heyman's still going to take care of the man, Tank Davis. They're not going to let him go anywhere, But the problem is with Tank Davis is the guys he's been fighting for a very long time. Actually, after his initial world title when he fought the Puerto Rican kid. What's that Puerto Rican dude's name? Two-time, two different weight class champion. Two division champs. God damn it, I'm forgetting his name, man. He fought the other day, too, against Jose Ramirez, and Ramirez stopped him. Y'all know who I'm talking about. When Tank was 15-0, he fought Slim. Was in his 16th fight. But anyways, ever since that fight, when he got himself that IBF strap, he really been cherry picking and not fighting the dudes that we want him to fight. You know what I mean? He been fighting actually little dudes. A lot of little dudes. Then he went and fought this tall dude at 140. That Hispanic dude, Mexican-American from San Antonio or from Texas. And Tank battered the taller dude, but that taller dude hadn't done nothing. Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios hadn't done shit in his career. So that was quite expected. So them fellas, Tank Davis, he need to, if he's not going to re-sign with Floyd, don't have to re-sign with Floyd, you know what I mean? Go do something else, But the Mayweather promotion's not putting Tank Davis in there with any good fighters. And, putting him in there with like a 39-year-old Gamboa. Come on, man. Gamboa's best days was like in 2009 to 2012. Check it. Yeah, dog. So with that being said, Tank Davis, he need to do better. You know what I'm saying? He need to do better in the ring. He need to fight some live opponents. You know what I mean? All these guys he's been fighting, they not cutting it. They not no live dudes.
That back door is closing.
We know who live dudes are. And that weight class, in and around that weight class is stacked. 135 is popping. I think Tank Davis, if they told him to fight Shakur Stevenson, I'm sure Shakur Stevenson will take that fight with the light, with his gap in his teeth, smiling like a motherfucker. Tank Davis gonna say, man, he don't make no more money than me. How much money he make? How many followers he got on Instagram? That's the type of shit these fellas be talking about when they when it comes to trying to make fights that make sense. They go through all kind of obstacles. And as a man, I've been watching Tank Davis for a very long time. I was proud to say I was one of the first, especially on this boxing shit, to even be talking about Tank Davis. That's because I had been seeing him, man. Before he had even, when he was like 4-0, I'd seen this guy fight live a few times at the DC Armory, you know what I mean? You check it, so. But I ain't mad. I ain't mad at the Rolly Romero fight versus Tank. This is the battle of two bum bashers, right? So it's a pretty even fight. Pretty even. I'm going to favor the man Tank Davis. He might even stop him, But that's more his speed. This ain't a step up. Is it really a step up? He's fought better guys in his career. He has. But this is an in-house fight. And with Tank Davis possibly might not be re-signed with Mayweather. Hey, now re-signing the Mayweather promotions. Royal carry banner for Mayweather promotions. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I still got some battery. I'm here chopping it up like shit with y'all, man. So I gotta go to the Apple store. Then I gotta go to the bank before it closes. Then I gotta go to the post office, man. It's Friday. Man's up and about. You know what I'm saying? Man's up and about, you know. But I'm looking forward to watching Tank Davis versus Rolly Romero. Just off the strength of the press conferences and shit. You know? Off the press conferences, whether it was last year in Las Vegas, that Las Vegas Sun, and the man Rolly Romero was there in a motherfucking fur. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, man? I'm waiting for these elevators. Is it working? There we go. There we go. Elevator working. Yeah, man. So Tank Davis need to fight somebody. Slim be fighting. The man, Tank Davis. The press conference been live though. It's been live as Bill. You know what I'm saying? Sound like ganja out here, boy. Let me hurry my ass up there, man. Go to K Street. This where the Wizards play, y'all. Anybody watching this shit from not from Washington D.C.? This is where the Wizards play. Home of the Wizards and the Capitals. Washington Wizards, NBA, and the Capitals. Some hockey. You know what I mean? This is what we call Gallery Place, Chinatown. I'm saying they got the Mickey D's over here, and they used to have a Chipotle right next to it, but I think they took it away because if you know anything about here, yeah, this is where the Wizards play. Nice and some fine little youngins like these joints. But there's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here, man. A lot of crazy motherfuckers out here. Wait till I reach 7th and H. There's a lot of... Well, oh, that's where they moved Chipotle. So they moved it across the street. Okay. Not that I eat Chipotle. I just know that corner where it used to be jam-packed. I mean... Yeah, man. So, to be honest, y'all, only thing I could see what them fellas Tank Davis would say, what's his name, jealous of him. It's because Floyd jealous of him. It might be about some bitches. Straight up. I don't think it's definitely not no money thing. Maybe Tank, I don't think Tank worldwide is not as popular as Floyd Mayweather is. Maybe it's something personal that we don't know about. Ain't too many crazy people right now over here, man. There usually is. But I'm just on my move. I gotta go to the Apple store. Yo, so fellas, hey, Tank Davis, do what you do. Floyd Mayweather, do what y'all do. None of this shit affects nor concerns me. But it was just something that was thought-provoking. How could Floyd Mayweather be jealous of this little youngin'? And Tank ain't no little youngin' no more. Slim probably in his late 20s. He's been in the boxing game for a little bit. You would have thought he would have even achieved a world championship, a world title in a legit world title in a second weight class. You and I know, and if you don't, now you do. Tank Davis is a master at fighting for them Reggie belts. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. He fight for them Reggie belts. This is I Street. I just left H Street behind me. If you know anything about Washington, D.C., we do have these streets by alphabet, right? What we don't have in the district is a J Street. So this is I, the next block up will be K. There's no J streets anywhere in Washington, D.C. There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K. You know what I mean? Why, I don't know. Who you beeping at? So I'm about to go to the Apple store and pick up a laptop, a MacBook. Grab that joint, and then I'm gonna take my ass to the bank and the post office. Oh Lord, I got stuff to do today. Busy Friday, goddamn. But it's okay, because tomorrow's a weekend. And I ain't got no plans for the weekend. Unless it comes to making some paper, then I'll step out. Otherwise, spend time with the fam, you know what I mean? That's what weekends is for. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with the little ones, them. I gotta eat something too. Today's Friday. I might get me a smoothie. See these type of restaurants here? They nice and all. Not expensive. These are the type of restaurants girls who ain't even your wifey or your girlfriend want you to go to, want you to take them to. What's the name of that joint again? Trulux, Ocean's Finest Seafood and Crabs. Well, if I got a girl telling me to take her there that ain't my wifey, my shorty, I'll be like, girl, please, let's go down the street. We go to Chipotle. I ain't taking you to them type of joints. You know me, I was never a guy, them type of fellas who take girls out on dates. I mean, I seen a lot of fellas do that when I was in my 20s. You know what I mean? Taking girls out for dates. And that ain't even your girl. And even if it ain't your girl, of course you get to know somebody. But how many times y'all gonna go on dates before man gets some loving? You dig? Time is money. So here we are at the Apple store. Apple Carnegie Library. I mean, so I'm probably gonna have to cut this shit off. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one, alright? Leave your thoughts and comments. We watch boxing. And I'm gone. Let me go into here. Alright.